Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard, Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the April 2nd Facebook post and making a few comments on it, and I trust it will assist both of us on our journeys. If the video is helpful to you, please be so kind as to like it, comment on it, or share it. Thank you for that. Here we go. Failure is a false idea, a fabrication of the ego. Failure is not a concept of truth. Failure is a false idea fabricated by the ego and by those who cannot understand why things weren't going their way. For example, in terms of relationships, the ego has programmed us with the illusionary belief that if a relationship is not lifelong, then it was somehow a failure. In reality, you will never experience a relationship, be it for a day or a lifetime, that is a failure. You have come together to experience growth, and that is what you have done. If you have done what you came here to do, then you have succeeded. A natural pulling apart sensation may be experienced once you have mostly finished doing what you have come here together to do. That is not a sign of failure. That is a sign of success. Today, please give yourself a break and stop supporting with your time, energy, and focus illusionary false ideas of yourself and others, such as failure, that have never supported you. Failure, like the ego, are parts of a fairy tale that we have been read over and over and over again until we forgot that they were a reading to us from a book of fiction. As God's creations, you are worthy of success, His love, and thank to His gift of free will. You can express His love in whatever ways fit you individually best. You are God's love and light. Practice each day aligning more and more of your day with this love and light, and a sense of fulfillment will be felt. Because in essence, you're doing exactly what you came here to do. Many times throughout history, we have seen how even if a majority of people believed in something, that does not necessarily make it real. For example, the world was once thought as flat. People once thought it was okay to own slaves. Most people thought it was fine. 100 years ago, most people thought that women didn't have the wisdom to vote. 50 years ago, people didn't think that blacks had the wisdom to vote. And so on and so forth. And so you see, only because a large number of people, or a majority of people, believe in something, that does not make that something real. For example, failure. Failure is a belief that a majority of people believe to be true, that people can fail. Now, what if we remembered who created us? God, love, perfection. And we, along with perfection, have co-created our journey. And so if perfection creates a journey with us, would that journey not be perfect for us? Yes, to the ego's thought system, it might look unpleasant sometimes, or fearful sometimes, or you're not good enough sometimes, or worthy enough sometimes, or whatever enough. But the only reason that we believe that somehow we have failed is not because failure is real. It's because we have forgotten that we have co-created our perfect journey with God. And so each step along that journey is perfect for us and for all those around us. And it's only when we forget this that we believe in the idea that we somehow failed. Equally so with relationships. We have been taught that if it doesn't last a lifetime long, which indeed is beautiful, but if it doesn't, then you're somehow a failure. You somehow failed. You're somehow not good enough, not worthy enough of being happy, or whatever, the thousand judgmental ideas of the ego. Now let us remember that the ego survives through judgment. Judgment fuels the ego. And so any way it can have you judge yourself or others, it will have you do that. So it can survive and become a bigger part of your life. And as it becomes a bigger part of your life, it hides your true nature. But in truth, every single person that we are presented with, that we have a relationship with, whatever that relationship might be called, no matter how long we're with them, it's a success. We come together to experience whatever growth we came here to experience together. And once that growth is completed, it might be a week, it might be 6 months, 60 years. It doesn't matter. Time is an illusion. And when you have faith that your journey is perfect, no matter how long those relationships last, you remember that they are all perfect. They're all a sacred part of your journey. And you can look back into your past and see how much wisdom and knowledge and life experience you achieved from those relationships. So if you achieve all this beauty from them, were they ever bad in the first place? Or were they ever some kind of failure in the first place? Did they help you become the person you are today? And so let us not believe in the idea of failure just because it's an idea that most people believe in. For what has that idea ever done for you? Has it ever supported you in lifting you up? Or has it made you feel not worthy enough, or not good enough, or not whatever enough, not smart enough? Let's put aside whatever ideas the world believes in, that the world has taught us to believe in, that are not supporting us. Why should we keep supporting ideas that don't support us? We no longer need to punish ourselves in that manner. We can choose through free will to support ideas that support us. And so when we support the idea that we have co-created our journey with God, with perfection, then our journey is perfect. And when we align with that idea, we have no longer a need to judge ourselves or others. And when we leave judgment aside, peace results. And because peace is an expression of love, it feels right. It feels soothing. It feels embracing. It feels natural. And so support ideas that feel good to you, that feel good to you. If something feels good to you, support it. And be good to it by supporting it with your time, energy, and focus. If something does not feel good to you, if something tries to put you down or whatever, stop supporting that idea. Again, failure does nothing for us. It supports us in no way. Set it aside and remember your true nature. That you are love and its expressions such as peace, joy, forgiveness, compassion. And spend your time supporting those ideas. And the more you do, the more you'll remember that indeed your journey is perfect. And that there's no need for judgment, there's no need for ideas such as failure. They're just illusions. They're just ideas from a fairy tale that has been read to us for so long that we now believe it is real, but it is not. No matter how many times a fairy tale book is read to us, the ideas within its book are still not real. So let us let go of those illusionary ideas. God cannot create other than perfectly, because God is perfect. And so our journey that we have created with God is perfect. And so we cannot fail. It is impossible for us to fail. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listing process, and it might help somebody find this information who can use it someday. If you'd like to leave me a comment or a question, I would be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Thank you again for your time. I love you very much. And God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.